Hello people and welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, but guess what? Uizard is finally out of its private beta. I've been waiting for this for a really long time and I'm really excited to bring this video. Well, before I start, there are a couple of things that I need to mention. One, this video has a giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned till the end to know what the giveaway is and how you can enter the contest. And the second one is that if you haven't already, please go back and check my previous video on Uizard in which I have explained you how you can enter, apply and get an invite from the Uizard. So, without further ado, let's just get started with the video. There's a lot to cover. Alright, so this video has been divided into three different sections. The first section we're going to learn about what Uizard is. The second section we're going to learn what are all the new features and what are all the new updates that Uizard has brought after the end of private beta. And finally we'll see a practical example on how you can create your sketch, upload it onto Uizard and then download whatever the digital content has been created. So without further ado, let's get started with what actually is Uizard. Alright, so I'm currently on uizard.io and I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. But what is Uizard? So Uizard is basically world's very first AI-powered digital design assistant for both designers and non-designers, which means that you can now say goodbye to coding and say hello just to design. You'll now be able to convert your sketches, wireframes, or even your paintings to custom digital themes in seconds. You can now create and develop beautiful web-based and mobile-based applications without writing a single line of code. Now, how cool is that? All you have to do is make a sketch, click a picture, upload it, and let the AI-powered design assistant do the rest for you. And if you don't like what this AI has designed, well, don't worry, you can prototype it by yourself. Any changes you have to make, all you have to do is just drag and drop the component that you want to change. But that was just a lot of words. Before we start prototyping, I want to tell you a couple of more good things about Uizard, and that we'll be discussing in the next section when we discuss about the new features and the new updates of Uizard. Alright, so now let us see what are all the new features and what are all the new updates that Uizard has brought. To start off with, as I said before, it is way easier to use. AI is magical in Uizard. You click the picture, you put it there and let the AI do its job. And if you didn't like what the AI has done, you can always just drag and drop the components out and in and just change it however you want. And the second thing is that it is collaborative. So let us not talk about the paid version, I'll just talk about the free version in this video. So you can collaborate with two other friends in real time. That is really cool for both designers as well as non-designers. Not just that, it is a rapid prototyping tool. It is fully automatic. You don't need to worry about a single thing. And if you are worrying about where to start, what to do, well, it has some pre-made templates that you can use and jumpstart your project. So if you're not a designer, well, it doesn't matter. You can use the pre-designed template that it already. Another good thing about Uizard is that it is just fully browser based. You don't need to download a software, you don't need to install a plugin, you can just create your account and start working. Not just that, there are so many things like theme maker, there is ideation tool, there is UX tool, there was another one, the brainstorming tool. I can just go on and on and on. So that was some of the new features and updates that Uizard has brought after it has ended the private beta version. So enough of talking, let's get sketching and designing. So before proceeding further into the video, I have a giveaway announcement to make. I'll be giving away 5 free Pro 1-month subscriptions of Uizard, and all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, make sure you follow me on Instagram and DM me saying hi, hello or whatever. I'll be picking out 5 of you and you'll be winning 1 month free subscription of Uizard Pro. Now let's continue with the video. Alright, so right now I'm on my PC and I'll be using my Wacom tablet as well as the Autodesk Sketchbook software in order to show you how to create a wireframe sketch. But if you don't have the facilities for that, it's fine, you can just do the same on pen and paper, click a picture from your phone and upload it onto Uizard. That will work fine as well. but I'll be using my Wacom tablet as well as the Autodesk Sketchbook in order to demonstrate it properly. So very first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what are all the different wireframe sketches that you need to know of. So the very first one is the image. You need to have a clear picture in mind that whenever you want to put an image, it should have a rectangle and a cross over it, so that for this, according to the algorithm of the AI, this means an image. So this particular thing will be an image, right? So let's say if you want to put some text, there are two ways in which you can do this. One, when you know the text, you can just add the text by clicking the text layer over here, or by writing the text down if you're doing it on a sheet of paper. But if you don't know what the actual text is, you can just give in lines like these. For this basically means a text according to the algorithm of the UI. So these are the two things: images, text, and the third important thing that you need to know is the button. So you cannot do the same with the button and give cross over it, because as I said, it will think that it is a UI, sorry, not a UI, an image. So sorry for that. So in order to give a button, you can just give a line over it saying that that is a box and it has a text over it. So according to algorithm of the UI, or I mean AI, this means an button. So these are the three things that we'll be using. But if you want to give anything else, for example, if you want to give an icon, if you know how to make an icon, you can just make it. Like for example, this will be the home icon, this is the hamburger icon for the options. Or if you don't know what the icon you have to put there, you can just give in the regular the image section and later copy and paste the SVG over there. So these are some of the basic rules that you need to know while you're doing wireframing. But now let us get into sketching. Right, so I'm currently on uizard.io, the link will be in the description. There is another announcement that I had to make, that is Uizard is currently on product time, so make sure you go ahead and give them an upvote because they actually deserve it. And yeah, if you don't have an account, you can sign up for free, but if you already have an account, you can put in your credentials and you'll be brought back to, not this page, just a second, yeah, you'll be brought back to this page. Let me delete the previous one before continuing. Right, so I was just trying it out, but whatever. And also, if you want to know the look and feel, I've already covered that in the previous video, which was introduction to Uizard. The link will be in the description, so make sure you check that out as well if you want to know the more about Uizard and how to use it. So but now we're just going to create a new project. So I'm going to click on this plus sign, name it. I'm going to just name it Emirates for now. Privacy, you can choose either private to you or public to the organization, but now I'm going to keep it to the default of public to the organization. Depending upon your project, you can either choose desktop or mobile application. I'm going to choose a mobile application. Then the theme of your choice. Defaultly it will be adventurous, but you can use one of the 3 pre-made themes, or you can create your own custom theme as well. Then I'm going to hit on create. Let the Uizard do its job in the background. And this is what it comes up with. This is just a placeholder, so you can just click on it and delete it, because we're going to start from scratch. And I'm going to click on this upload button and upload both the wireframes that I made in the previous video and wait for the AI to do its job. Alright, so the AI has done its processing, and now I'm going to show you how you can actually recreate everything. For example, I don't want this picture to be that big because it is just a logo. So I can always resize it according to what I want. There you go. I don't want this icon to be at the end. I want this to be a little far from the edge of the screen. And this text, I don't want it to be low, I want it to be near the logo itself. And also you can change the text. So let me give Emirates over there for now. And then I want to move the images, of course. I want to move the button as well, and I want to move the text that I put as well. So yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. You can always change and do anything you want with all these UIs. You can just copy paste or make yourself a new UI all on its own. So yeah, I don't want to cover a lot in this video. I don't want to make it a lot. So I'll make sure to make a comprehensive video on how you can edit and design everything on Uizard in the next video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video and even you are as excited as I am to use Uizard. Every single link will be in the description below, and even the details on how to enter the giveaway will be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and happy coding time. Intro take 1. Hello people and welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, but guess what? Uizard. Intro take 1. What? Uizard is finally out of its private beta. See, this is what happens when you don't upload for a really long time.